Hey guys, what's going on? Anthony Grillo, Deez, Luts, New York City, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera. I did get stopped on the street a couple times asking me, what is that camera that you have in your hand? I don't know what that is. And I told them what it was. Anyway, so we have some clips here we're going to grade out with James Miller's Southampton from the original LUT collection that I bought a few weeks back. And what I did was I have a bunch of clips that I brought into my DaVinci Resolve here. You can see them here. And I converted them already from Rec 709 into BMD film by clicking decode using clip. Make sure you click clip. Make sure you change your white balance to custom and your color space out of Rec 709, because if you put it in Rec 709, it'll go back to something that you don't want to work with if you shot in RAW. So let's get cracking on this, and let's create a serial node by going to Nodes, add serial node, and remember, we're working in the timeline, so we're not on each clip, so we're working on all of them together at the same time once you drop down on the timeline here. So let's create a bunch of serial nodes for them as a matter of fact, and we shall add the LUT on serial node number 4. We will locate our Resolve 16 cube and our Southampton, and I love the look of the Southampton. We're going to color output blanking, put that to 2.35, and we're going to work backwards today just to change it up a little bit. So let's sharpen it up at this level, pull it down to about 45, 44, 43-ish. You don't want to go too far on the Blackmagic if that's what you own. Each camera will probably work a little bit differently. So node number 2, we're going to do two things. We're going to do a color temperature adjustment to see if that makes any difference. At 6300, we can go down, make it a little bit cooler. I kind of liked it right around 6000-ish, right about there. Let's do some contrast in our color wheels. Make sure you're in log, not primaries. So I click on log, start dragging your contrast up. If you want to see a little bit bigger workspace, you can do that by clicking on that button that I just clicked on, right about there. Quick little before and after. We'll show you guys in a little Alt-D. And that's the boring drab trim cinema DNG that's right out of the Blackmagic. So Alt-D to bring it back. Very nice look, very city-ish from I feel like the 1970s, late 70s style, which is a really nice look out of the Blackmagic, which is why I own it. And that's just a personal preference. I own the GH4 Nikon D750 as well. So in serial node number 1, we'll do our grand old custom curves. We shall create a larger canvas. And this is all flavor to taste, my friends. You can do what you like here. I'm just showing you the possibilities of the LUT. I am by no means a professional colorist, but I am applied for my application to have one in my wallet. So let's change this blue down a tad to about there. I think that looks spectacular. I think that alone right there is a really nice, beautiful look from what James Miller gave me to create. So for me, I'm going to leave it right here because I like this look. We'll do a quick before and after on Alt-D on your Mac. And you guys can see how boring and drab that is, and now how cool and exciting. And I don't know, it's just really, really nice. Command F for a full screen shot. We'll play it out. I know it's going to play terribly slow. I apologize. That's just unfortunately what happens when I use the recording software. I show you HD, really slows it down. And we get this beautiful, beautiful. I'll export this full grade out, and I'll link to it in YouTube as well, so you guys can see exactly how it came out. Moraine Elsing looked pretty good. The Blackmagic did a really nice job. The Nikon 24-120 f4. Excuse me. That's what I use with a variable ND filter from ProMaster. Did a really, really fine job. So let's check the other clips and get you guys out of here. And we shall Command F to make it smaller. Let's pick another clip just for fun. We'll pick this clip here, and we'll make this large. Command F on our Mac. That's a really nice look right there. I was down by World Trade Center, just a few blocks away. I have a bunch of images to grade out from this trip as well. You can see how nice and sharp It actually comes through. Even graded, the codec holds up really nicely. And this guy walking walks. He can walk so slow. It was crazy. It took him like 20 minutes to cross the street. And it's the talent that he has. So let's just stop it here, and I'll show you a quick little before and a little after. And we are out of here today in under 6 minutes. And that is a very special thing. So let's Command F. I think if we clip this, we turn it off, we turn it on. Now it actually won't work from that grade level, so you actually have to go down into the root level, if you will, and turn it on and off from there. So that unfortunately is not the way to go to change. You can't change it from that level. So you have to take my word on it, and it looks like really nice and graded out. And that is all. So just learn that you can't change the before and after when you're working in the timeline. You have to go back to the original and change it to timeline. And if you go into clip 4, now you'll be able to do it. So then you go into Alt and D. Then it turns it off, and Alt and D turns it back on. So that's a little bit of helpful tips on how to check the status of your grades as you go. So Command and F, and then we'll do it again, Alt and D. See how nice? See how very nice. Thank you, James Miller. I really appreciate your efforts here. You really did a great job. And that is it for today, guys. Plenty of more coming. Please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And I will see everybody next time on Deez Luts. I'm Anthony. Thank you. Have a great day.